Let's take a look at the Evo and the Turbo 86 and talk a little bit about what it is I look for when it comes to modifying a project car as opposed to a daily driver.
This is my daily driver, the Evo, which is, I just do mild mods to it, nothing serious. Just some bolt-ons to make it go faster, better tuned. This is what I drive for every day, when I don't want to worry about anything. And then there's the FRS, which is, a little bit more fixed up, if you will. For the Evo, I kind of want to leave it alone because it already looks good. And I just wanted to add some stuff to it to just enhance the performance of it. But I didn't really want to go too crazy because it's my daily driver, so I just wanted to be clean the way it is. With the FRS, it's still in progress. The thing about tuning is that it's always a work in progress. You never really finish what you're doing. So the beauty of it is that it's always it's non-stop. You always add. There's always something you can add. If it's not performance, it's visual aesthetics and stuff like that. I try to be mild with the Evo. Maybe I add like a air filter or a straight pipe or reflash the computer and stuff like that. But nothing major. Whereas the FRS, I added a turbo kit, a lot of suspension upgrades and carbon fiber stuff and so on, and I'm not even done yet. And it's really non-stop, and even if you think you've done it all, you might change your mind and actually switch it. You might actually want to do something else and add a different flavor. Like maybe if I pick the wheels, maybe I want a different set of wheels. It's kind of like a non-stop process, and you really have to enjoy it. It has to be something that you like to do, whether it's a hobby or pastime or whatever you want to call it. Some people actually, that's what they do. They work at, in this industry because that's what they enjoy doing.
So as a tuner, when you pick out your car, what is it to you? Is it like a blank canvas and then?
Yeah, when I choose a car, it's very individual. So I choose a car that already has a lot of potential. Whether, like for instance, if it's a FRS, I see what I can do with it visually in my head, and then I make it happen. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it may not, and then you just change it. Maybe I gotta sell a part that I don't like the way it looks on the car, then I just switch it and add something else. So that's really what it is. It's building something from scratch, but yet at the same time, that it has already a great potential to it. It has a nice foundation, a good foundation to work on.
So how do you know if a car has potential?
Just the way it makes me feel, the aesthetics of it, the way it looks, and the things that you can add, like the way the car speaks to me, like performance-wise too. What could I do to it that I can add to the performance? Like this car is already, like for instance, meant to be not just a drift car, but it's something that's supposed to be enjoyable to drive, even without that much horsepower. So for me to add a turbo kit really adds, for me at least, the fun factor. And of course, being a tuner is actually building it from scratch.
So when you looked at the car, what did it say to you when you say if the car speaks to you?
Well, I mean, it speaks to me because maybe I like the style and I know what else I can add to it. Compared to other choices, it's just something that I know that I can really improve.
So I see you added some things. How did you know how to add the carbon fiber hood?
Again, that's just trial and error. People don't understand that, like tuners like myself or people who are into cars spend so many hours searching online and really visualizing what would look good. Like even for the hood, for instance, it took me like not just hours but days, weeks, just to see would this hood fit what I'm trying to do? Would it look good? If I add other things like a body kit or a wing, stuff like that, how would the hood complement the whole car? So it's not just something that, okay, I'm going to choose this hood because of that. No, it's something you have to think about, something you have to research, and then you got to visualize and in your head. I mean, I added the lights I have on this car too because of, you know, the theme that I'm going with, you know, faster theme, the turbo and all that, you know, so it won't look over the top. I mean, they were like kind of Lambo lights, but if I put it on a stock car, then it would look like it's too much, and it just doesn't fit the whole theme of the car, you know, stuff like that.
So what theme were you thinking of as you visualized what the car can become?
Well, at first, right now, it's just a track car, clean, you know, carbon fiber, gram lights, wing, everything that's functional, the turbo kit. But you know, everything's a process. So if I do decide, I just purchased my wide body kit just came in, and I'm still thinking about whether I should put it on this car or purchase another one, because I know it's going to change the whole theme. It's going to change the whole thing altogether. So if I do that, then everything will change. It's no longer to be like a track car theme. It's going to be more like a show car theme with my flavor on it, similar to the MR2 that I did, the Widebody MR2. The wheels are going to change. I may decide to paint the carbon fiber hood so it would kind of match the whole car instead, or, you know, things like that. All those have to be taken into consideration. Okay?
Sounds like the car would take on a different identity.
It would, but it would still be my flavor. You know, whether it's clean, like a track car clean or whatever, or a daily driver clean like the Evo is, or clean to the extreme, meaning just like the MR2 is. It's clean, but yet it's not overdone. I don't add stuff just because I want to add stuff, just because I have money to buy an upgrade or whatever. It's more like I add it because it'll complement the car and it'll make it look better. So even if it's extreme with a wide body or deep dish wheels or whatever, it all fits the car and it still looks clean. So.
Sounds kind of like an artistic process.
Sure, it is an artistic process, and that's really what we do in terms of aesthetics. But there's also artistry when you build the motor. You know, like for me at least, when I decided to put the turbo kit here, I wanted to know what kind of theme it would be. I didn't want to overdo it, so that's why I just powder coat the turbo housing and retain the blue aspects on the strut bars and stuff like that. But I didn't want to go too much, like making everything gold or blingy or whatever. So even that takes takes artistry, even though you're building the motor for performance or the turbo kit and so on. So.
Is it tough sometimes to hold back when you talk about you don't want to bling everything, or?
Well, yes and no. I mean, if you're the kind of individual who likes to bling, then I guess you would. But just for me, I really look for things that match the car. I look for things that will make the car, that will complement the way the car looks. You know, so if it's like the blue calipers to complement the gold wheels, then I would do that. Or the carbon fiber hood, it's vented, so it's good for the turbo, but yet at the same time it also looks better, or at least it has a different look to it, a more aggressive look. So those things I would add if I think it complements the car. But as far as holding back, no, I don't hold back. I mean, my wing is $1,600, but that's not the point. The point is it going to complement the way the car looks and perform based on the kind of theme that I'm looking for in the car? And if it does, then I'll go ahead and do it.
So I see, even if you consider the black contrast on the white.
Especially black and white, they match really well. Black and gold matches really well. Maybe not everybody would agree to that, but to me, it's sort of a classic combination. So I kind of mix those things together, mesh them up, and don't make them look just like a kiddish thing or just to be busy so people can look at things, but to really make it look like it all complements each other, like it's all sort of part of the whole car, whether it's a track theme or a daily theme or a show car theme or whatever.
I notice when I look at the car, I don't just look at one thing that stands out a lot. I seem to be looking at the whole car. Is that something that you were trying to do?
Of course, you can't just buy a part and add it. You have to take into consideration the whole car. How does it add to the whole car? Like if I put, let's say, the gold gram lights, how does it affect the whole car? Okay, it's a track theme. I don't need oversized wheels. Does it match the calipers? Does it match the paint? You know, all these things I have to take into consideration. The lights, you know, they're like sort of Lambo style lights, the Buddy Club lights. Is it overdone, or is it just right? Since I have the carbon fiber and since I have the turbo and it's fast and all that, then it doesn't seem like it's just, you know, for show or for bling or whatever. And you know, things like that. The tail, it really does work because it, you know, creates better downforce when I take it to the tracks. The turbo, obviously, it's a bigger intercooler in the front, and yeah, it looks good. You know, you can see it from far away. That's certainly there, but it's also helpful. It also makes the turbo kit more efficient. So you have to take all these things into consideration and understand the whole theme that you're trying to create and make it happen. Like, this is a track theme, then this is what I do. If I change it, like if I do the wide body, then it'll change, right? My wheels are going to be different. They're going to be wider. The wide body kit will be in there. Things will just change because the theme will change. So you want to take into consideration the whole project, the whole car.
So if I'm new, let's say I'm a newbie tuner, how should I think about my car? Should I start with a theme?
You start first with a car that you like, a car that speaks to you, you know, like whatever it is. It could be any car. Start with that car, it's a blank canvas, and then start thinking about things that you like. Do you like more aesthetics? Do you like more performance? Do you like both? And then you add all those things and think about the theme that you want to do for your car. Are you going to use it for track? Are you going to take it to the shows? Are you going to just drive it? Are you just going to be a little bit of both? Take those into consideration when you think about the theme of the car that you want to do to it, you know? And then once you figure out what kind of theme you have, then you can start thinking about which parts you're going to get to it, or what parts you're going to add, whether it's the taillights, whether it's the turbo kit or performance parts, whether it's body kit or whatever. Because then it'll be not easier, but then you really have a vision. You have a master plan of what you want to do to the car, rather than just adding things just because you think it's cool. And then it becomes a mismatch, and then your car just is kind of all over the place, right? That's how I see it. You have to kind of, you know, put the car together with a plan, so to speak. Okay.
And then, would you say the car has its own personality when the visions?
Well, of course it does. It has my personality because of what I envision and what I like, but also has the personality of the theme that you thought about for that particular car. Like for the Evo, it's the daily driver slash clean looking car, you know, whereas the FRS is more like it's track ready carbon fiber theme, which has a little bit more stuff in it. So you just got to play with it, but it will have its own personality. But the personality is of course yours, based on what you envision for that particular car.
I mean, he's been looking good, but the things that Peter's been adding, he looks like a different car. Definitely has a personality. A little more aggressive, a little meaner, but still very classy. Evo, you know, he does his job. He goes when he's got to go. He's ready to perform. So, thumbs up. What other tips would you give a newbie tuner?
Don't always follow the trends. You gotta kind of listen to yourself. What do you think is cool? Just because a lot of people think something is cool, maybe it's because a company or companies or whatever get together and they just market something aggressively, and they're trying to get the mass market to to say, okay, this is, like for instance, if there's a particular kit that's popular, whether it's for an FRS or something, oh yeah, I gotta get that kit because it's like marketed like crazy. Doesn't mean you should get it just because everyone has it. You get the stuff that you want to add to your car that speaks to you, that you think will add value for yourself, not so much just, you know, for the car, but for yourself. And what you can, like, if you wake up in the morning and you look at your car and you say it looks good, then you've done the right thing.
So what if I want to do a car, fix up a car, and with my personality, but not so unique where it's not cool and trendy. I want other people to appreciate it too. How do I not fix it up where it's not just me who thinks it's cool?
You just, you know, the thing is, you just fix it up the way you want to fix it up, and you know, people will appreciate you. You can't please everybody, okay? You gotta think that way. Though you can't please everybody as far as fixing up a car or anything in life. So you just gotta decide on what you want to do, what you like to do with the car, and then just add the things that you want to. And there are people who appreciate it, maybe not as many as you would want to, or just because you're not, you know, the popular one doesn't mean your car's not done right. Of course, you got to do your research. You got to be an educated tuner as well. You know, you got to understand what quality parts are. You got to also maybe understand a little bit about aerodynamics and how to make your car perform better and all that other stuff. But those all help. But the bottom line is, it still has to be your flavor, your taste in the end. Okay, so that's what you got to do. A car is more than just a car. It is something that represents who you are. It represents your personality, and you get to show a little bit of yourself when you build your car. You know, when you add things to it, you add your flavor to it, you personalize it, so that not everybody has the same kind of car as you.
So hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's really just about sharing my thoughts when it comes to searching for a new project to modify. It doesn't really matter which car you choose. It doesn't have to be an 86 or an Evo. It could be a newer cars, it could be a Supra, it could be Type R, or any other project that you prefer, or even an older car. You know, some of the older cars I do enjoy. It really just depends on you, your taste, your budget, and everything else in between. So until next time, drive safe and keep on rolling.